Hey everyone, and welcome into Cougar Central presented by Energy Ogre. I'm Sydney Gearbracht. This is Eric Kelly. And for those of you who don't know, our very own Eric Kelly has a birthday coming up this weekend. Eric, what do you want for your birthday?
Well, I'm a big basketball fan. Basketball, a big part of my life. So I love to see that men's and women's team make an appearance in the big dance come March. Now I know it's kind of in the future, but you can ask for future gifts. I think that's how that works.
Absolutely. Well, hopefully both men's and women's basketball can turn it around after a tough weekend of conference matchups. Men's basketball dropped to Memphis 70-67 despite Rob Gray's 12th 20-point game of the season and a double-double performance by senior Danrad Knowles. The Cougars had another tough loss to SMU as the Mustangs took the game 85-64. Damian Dodson tied career highs with 6 3-pointers and 25 points overall, while Gray posted 16 points. Women's basketball fell to Temple 69-57 despite 4 Cougars finishing in double figures. Sophomore Sarethia Hawkins returned to the lineup, leading the team with 12 points against the Owls. Jasmine Harris led the Cougars with 16 points in their matchup against SMU, but the Cougars were unable to pull out the win, ultimately falling to the Mustangs 66-45.
Tennis split a pair of weekend matches, falling to UT Arlington 4-2 before bouncing back to get a win over Prairie View A&M by a 4-0 final. Constantine and Nicolau had an impressive debut for the Cougars as she won both of her singles matches, 6-2, 6-4 in the UTA match, and 6-1, 6-0 against her Prairie View opponent. In the pool, the Cougars took down Vanderbilt 163-152 and fell to Arkansas 199-113. The 400 free relay team came home a winner in the final event of the day with a time of 3:29.44. A big moment for one track and field athlete this weekend as Eli Hall broke the school record in the 200 meters at the Mark Colligan Memorial in Lincoln, Nebraska. Hall's mark of 20.71 seconds not only broke the record, but is also good enough for second in the world this season. Cameron Burrell also earned an honor of his own as the AAC recognized him as the Conference Track Athlete of the Week after picking up a victory in the 60-meter dash event at the Leonard Hilton Invitational. This week in Houston athletics, another busy week for both basketball teams, along with a trip for swimming and diving to LSU. Meanwhile, tennis takes on Abilene Christian, and track and field host the Houston Invite.
Well, that does it for this week's episode of Cougar Central. Be sure to follow UH Athletics on both Facebook and Twitter.
Don't forget to tune in next week for more UH Athletics updates. And as always, go Cougs!